Hello all you beautiful people and lovers of food. Today I'm making a glazed gammon as part of my festive feast. My name is Vivian and I am your easy chef. Gammon is one of those festive favorites. It's also one of my festive favorites. What I like is you can do all your prep work the day before, and then just before you're about to serve you can glaze it and put it in the oven, which really does save you a lot of time on busy Christmas days. Gammon is also one of those amazing things where it's so nice and salty and porky, and then you put on that sweet glaze and it has that really nice contrast of that sweet and that salty, and this is why we love gammon. It also looks so beautiful once you've got that shiny glaze on and you've decorated it with everything. I can't wait for this to be done. There are two cooking processes for our gammon. The first is we're going to simmer it in a very flavorful broth. And this is the first thing that we're just going to cook our meat through with. Then, when we're ready to glaze it, we're going to finish it off in the oven. And that is the second process in cooking a gammon. The cooking time for the gammon is about 45 minutes per kilogram. And then you add an extra 20 minutes on top of that. Put the gammon in the pot. Then we're going to make some happy clove onions. This, I don't know why we do it, it's just always been a thing that my family has done. We make our onions look happy with our cloves. We roughly chop some celery and some carrots to put into our pot. This is really to try and get as much flavor as we can into our cooking stock for our gammon. And what I like to do is, instead of using a stock, I like to use an appetizer or an apple juice. This is to add some sweetness, to add some flavor, and we all know how well apple goes with pork. We also don't want to boil it, we want to just simmer it until it's ready. Our gammon is ready to come out of its pot. We're going to take it out of its pot. I've let mine rest in the pot for a little bit, about half an hour. It just helps absorb all the flavor, and then we need to take the skin off of our gammon. This doesn't get crispy in the oven, it stays chewy, so it's much better to just take it off. There is not much you can do with this besides throwing it away or giving it to your dogs. Kucha will love it. And what we do is we then score the fat that's underneath the skin. This is what's going to absorb that beautiful sugar and make a beautiful color in the oven. It looks so good already. We're going to make a quick glaze. This we're going to do with apricot jam, mustard powder, a little bit of butter, some red wine vinegar. You can also use apple cider vinegar if you like. And then we just stir it all together, melt it in the microwave if your butter's not melted, and then we coat our gammon. I like to try and get this all in between the cracks and crevices, but don't worry if you don't use all of your glaze, because you will be putting this gammon in the oven for about 30 minutes, and in between you will be glazing with the leftover glaze that you have. Every 5 or 10 minutes just take it out, use the leftover glaze, and that is how we're going to build this beautiful glaze. We're then going to decorate with some pineapple and cherries, and I tell you what, this is always a thing to fight over when you carve your gammon. So I've just finished my festive feast, and everything that you see here will be available on my channel for you guys to see the recipe. But for today, we're just going to be looking at our gammon. Our gammon is ready to eat, which has been something I've been waiting for all day, because the smell has just been throughout the house, reminding me that it is Christmas, and it has made me so very happy. So can we carve now? I think we can. I'm just going to remove the decorations quickly so it's easier to cut through. But they are so effective and I love them, and you still want to eat a little piece of the decorations with your gammon. Ooh, that sticky glaze, oh, it's so good. It's such a successful day, wow. This looks and smells amazing. I just want to eat it. I don't think I can even wait to cut more. It is just so good. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, oh. Someone is going to have to go on a diet in the new year after all this amazing food. A little bit of the cherry. Ooh. And now we dig in, because this is one of my absolute favorites for Christmas. That, is it really Christmas without it? I don't know. I don't know. My tongue is singing. It is just so happy. This food is so good. The sweetness from the glaze is so delicious. I want to start licking the plate. And the meat is so soft because we've cooked it for so long, and it's just so good. It is so good. It deserves a like. You should subscribe to this channel and ring the bell so you can see the other dishes that I have paired with my gammon for my amazing festive feast. Come on, guys. Stay delicious, beautiful people. Bye. Santa Claus is coming to town.